Hey everybody, my name is Justin West, but in the world of Capoeira, I am known as Siriguejo. Today we're here to try to instruct a little bit of Portuguese language learning. One of the best ways to learn anything is to try to connect it to something that you already know. So what we're going to try to do here is use standard public domain Capoeira songs. Okay, we're going to try to stay away from being group specific. Also try to stay away from being Angola or regional specific as well. Okay, so in Portuguese or in any language, one of the first things you want to talk about is yourself. Where are you from? Who you are? Okay, so my favorite version of this song is actually on Mestre Dunga's CD. He sings Eu Sou Angoleiro, but like I said, we're going to try to stay away from types of capoeira here. So we're going to substitute in mandingueiro. Okay, so for those of you who are in capoeira already, know mandingueiro is somebody who is tricky, somebody who has mandinga. Okay, so we're going to work with the idea of ser and estar, which in English is to be. There are two versions of this in Portuguese. One, ser, for something permanent to talk about yourself, and estar is something temporary. Okay, for example, my name is Justin, or you could say I am Justin. Okay, or sou Siriguejo. Okay, so that's something permanent, as opposed to estar, which is I am at work. Estou no trabalho. Okay, so in this we have our Portuguese and we have our English. Okay, I'm going to try to show you the difference between the two of these as we go along. Okay, so bear with me. I am not a mestre of singing nor of capoeira. Okay, I'm a student, hopefully just like yourselves. So we're going to learn together and hopefully improve as we go along. Okay, so here we go. Eu sou mandingueiro. Mandingueiro, eu sempre sou. Chorus, eu sou mandingueiro. Eu estou em BH. Ok, eu sou mandingueiro. Tô com fome para jogar. Okay, want to point this out. Okay, especially where I am located at the moment. I am in Belo Horizonte, which is in Minas Gerais, and they are well known for, as the Brazilians say, eating words. Okay, or cutting things to make them shorter. Okay, so to is the abbreviation for estou. Let's put that right here. Okay, I'll put that. In blue, maybe you can see the difference in color. I'm not sure. Okay, so eu sou mandingueiro, mandingueiro eu sempre sou. Eu sou mandingueiro, eu estou em BH. Okay, so that's the basic, right? So eu sou, I am. Eu estou, I am. Okay, very simple. Same thing with, you can see here in our English and Portuguese translations, that they follow a very similar pattern, okay? The subject, verb, and then here we have our adjective, you can say, okay? Remember, mandingueiro can be translated to various different things, okay? Meaning a tricky person. Here I'm making it very simple for us and just saying it tricky as an adjective. Okay, tricky, I always am. A little poetic, maybe not a phrase we use in English all the time, but different way to say it. Okay, here, once again, I just want to show the word for word literal translation that works for some of these simple phrases. That's the best way to go. I wanted to include this one, okay, I am hungry. You can see here that we don't have a word-for-word translation like here. Ing and in are the same. But com, we would probably notice from Spanish maybe, or even our Capoeira Portuguese study, that com is with, okay? However, the goal for us to learn is communication, okay? Show up to a Capoeira event, show up to Brazil, Portugal, where have you. We want to be able to communicate. So if you were just to say, tô fome, okay? People will understand. That's the goal, to be understood, to communicate. Okay? Over here, we can see so, de, okay? And someplace. We hear this in marinheiro, so that will be at a later version of a lesson, okay? I am from someplace, lugar, place, okay? We have these, easy to learn, hopefully. Think simple thoughts as we learn, and try to make connections with something you already know, like this music, okay? Normally we could have angolero, okay? And then we'd have I am angolero. Okay, no translation there. I am a Angola player, okay? Eu sou capoeira. Okay, letting us know, hey, I play capoeira, or I am a capoeira practitioner, but you can put that in, okay? Realizing that we have 1, 2, 3 words that can fit into the same place, help us build some of these sentences, trying to talk about ourselves, but also gives us that ability to improvise and ad-lib when we're in a roda, okay? Getting a little bit better at singing, realizing, hey, these things can fit in. Eu sou mandingueiro, mandingueiro eu sempre sou. Eu sou mandingueiro, angoleiro eu sempre sou. Eu sou mandingueiro, capoeira eu sempre sou. Okay? With 3 words, we can have more options for our singing. Okay? Hopefully this is straightforward for you guys. Try to work better and get some more in the near future. Okay? If you have any questions or comments, post. Or if you have any suggestions on music that you really like in capoeira, but you aren't necessarily sure exactly what they're saying, or maybe the Google Translate you've tried isn't helping, okay? We can work on that together. All right? Until the next roda.